Pag wala kang kasama, hindi rin naman masaya eh. So this is economic, okay? Dahil um, maraming bumibili, no? Nagiging puntahan ng tao. So economic yan. Bakit galit? May hugot lang. Alright? Sige, next. Parang may sad experience siya. Ganun talaga, no? Pag may pinagdadaanan. Number 39. The permanence of land coupled with the long-term nature of improvements constructed in it has tended to stabilize investment. Is it A, immobility, B, transferability, C, indestructibility, or D, utility? This is this is indestructibility. Letter C. Next, number 40. Economic influences includes all of the following. Is it A, property value levels, transportation traffic, property rent levels, and vacancy rate? B, property value levels, occupant income levels, property rent levels, and vacancy rate? C, property value levels, occupant income levels, and crime levels? Or D, property levels, occupant income levels, property rent levels, and vacancy rate? Ano, nag-power of C na lang dahil mahaba, tinamad na magbasa, nag-power of C. Economic, ano bang related sa economic? Pera, tama? Pera. Transportation traffic ba nakaka-affect sa pera? Kinda. Pwede rin naman. Pwede. We're looking for the best answer. Letter B, property value levels, occupant income levels, property rent levels, and vacancy rate. Pwede rin. Letter C, property value levels, occupant income levels, crime levels. Crime? Social yan, right? So, X na si C. Property levels, occupant income levels, property rent levels, and vacancy rate. Property levels, elevation, pinag-uusapan, ilang floor. Letter D. So what's the best answer? A or B? Transportation traffic ba nakaka-apekto sa pera? Hindi. So the answer is property value. Depende sa tono ko. Pag nagagalit, mali. Pag happy, oo. So letter B, property value levels, occupant income levels, property rent levels, and vacancy rate. Si letter D, grabe, na mali na siya, na wala lang yung value. Property levels, ano to, ilang floor, bungalow, two-story. Sa snatcher, nakaka-apekto ang, yes, sa income nila. Pero generally, syempre, hindi sa economic. Okay, so letter B is the best answer. Anong none of the above? Basahin po ng mabuti ha. Huwag niyo pong tandaan yung letter. Alam ko nag-change yan sa board exam. Alam ko nag-change yan sa exam eh. So huwag niyo tandaan yung letter, no? Pero economic related sa pera, definitely. Okay? So bakit hindi letter D? Kasi nawala yung value. Nawala yung value. Next, number 41. Galit po lahat tono pag binasa, kaya nan. 41. Which economic characteristic of land shows that land and building are relatively long-lasting assets? Is it A, divisibility, B, immobility, C, valuable, or D, durability? And yes, this is durability, letter D. Number 42. What is a measure of all currently produced goods and services valued at market prices? Is it A, gross domestic product, B, inflation rate, C, unemployment rate, or D, interest rate? Best answer among the choices is letter A, gross domestic product. Letter A. Next, number 43. It refers to the total value of all the goods and services produced by the residents and businesses of a country irrespective of the location of production. This is the gross national product. Pag kahit saan, immaterial. Immaterial kung nasaan ka, it is GNP, national product. Yung kanina, actually, mali yung definition ng 42. Kulang, di ba? Kasi pag gross domestic product, saan lang? Value of goods and services, gawa dito sa Pinas. Correct. Domestic, no? Inside the Philippines lang. Kulang yung kanina na definition sa 42. Pero best answer hinahanap natin doon eh. Kaya GDP na. Pero GDP is within the Philippines only. National product irrespective of location. Number 44. An organization that acts as a meeting ground for 30 countries that believe strongly in the free market system. Is it A, Asia Pacific Economic Council, B, ASEAN, C, United Nations, or D, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development? This is your Asia Pacific Economic Council. Letter A, 44. Next, number 45. This is the ratio of the amount earned from exports versus that paid for imports. Is it A, balance of payment, B, balance of trade, C, economic growth, or D, gross domestic product? Ano, nag-memorize lang kayo ng answer, no? Nag-memorize lang kayo ng answer, no? Ratio of the amount earned from exports versus that paid for imports. And this is the definition of balance of payment. Letter A. Memorize na lang yung balance of trade, no? So what's the difference between balance of trade at balance of payment? Value of exports versus imports ang balance of trade. Dito yung kinita mo, balance of payment. Memorize na lang yung balance of trade, no? Yes, merong balance of payment. Balance of payment earned from exports versus paid for imports. Okay, kinita, correct, balance of payment. Yung balance of trade, yung export versus import. Okay? Value, yung total amount ng balance of trade. Memorize na lang, no? Binago na pala. Anong binago? Yan talaga yon, balance of payment. Earned, amount earned. Okay? Iba si balance of trade. Okay? Iba si balance of trade. And most probably, yun yung nakikita ninyo sa mga Q&As. Okay? Anong bago na nga? Hindi siya bago. Magkaiba talaga siya. Okay, magkaiba ha. Baka mamaya yung balance of trade yung lumabas sa exam ninyo tapos ang isagot nyo balance of payment dahil ito lang yung sinabi ko. Dapat alam niyo yung pinagkaiba niya. Okay? Pag balance of payment earned, yung kinita mo, yung kinita mo from exports versus yung binayaran mo sa imports mo. Yung balance of trade, value of exports versus imports. Meron po ba dyan balance of trade na question para ready kami? Secret! Di ko sasabihin. Okay? Next. This is the peak of business cycle where there is full employment and national output is at its full capacity. Pinakataas ng business cycle or market cycle. This is the prosperity. Letter B. Fresh. Fresh na fresh. Okay. Very good. Next. Same na same yung wording. Next. A figure that calculates how much of a person's income is spent paying his or her debts. Is it A, debts to income ratio, B, credit worthiness, C, take home pay, or D, loan capacity? This is debts to income ratio, letter A. Next, number 48. The use of borrowed funds to increase purchasing power, ideally to increase the profitability of an investment, is called leverage. Process is leveraging. Okay, leverage. Next, number 49. A study of the current supply and demand conditions in a particular area for a specific type of property. This is sure na. Hindi na daw ng hula. Dapat sure na. No, wala na dapat guardian angel. This is market analysis, letter B. Okay? And based sa choices, yun lang din naman. Next, number 50. Papapa-shout out ba? O sige, shout out daw. O shout out daw si Gerald. Grabe, nagpapa-shout out. 50. A rate of return by an investor which does not include allowance for capital recovery. Ala, merong appraisal. A return by an investor which does not include allowance for capital recovery. Hindi kasama yung capital recovery. Ano ba ang capital recovery? Di ba recapture yon? Capital recovery. So kung hindi yon kasama, anong tawag dito? This is the investor's interest rate. Letter C. Capital recovery is recapture rate. So this is, kung hindi yun kasama, this is the interest rate. Letter C. Next, 51. A widely accepted set of rules, conventions, standards, and procedures for reporting financial information as established by the Financial Accounting Standards Board. Is it A, IFRS, B, GAAP, C, USPAP, or letter D, IVSC? This is the GAAP. Letter B. Okay, letter B. GAAP. Anong meaning ng GAAP? The someone generally accepted accounting principles. Ano daw to? Ayan, thank you, Jemary. Generally accepted accounting principles. Letter B. Okay? Next, number 52. Ito na nga, nalimutan na. What relationship exists between risk and return such that when risk is high, the return is also high? Is it A, inversely proportional, B, linear relation, C, directly proportional, or D, constant? This is directly proportional. Letter C. Mukhang nakita nyo na to somewhere. Kita nyo na to somewhere, no? Okay, fine. Fine. Number 53. Di po, promise. Okay. An inflation risk arises from the possibility that the amount of goods and services can be acquired with a given amount of money that will decline. Hereafter, returns from the investment may be less valuable in real terms when they are received. Is it A, liquidity, B, financial, C, purchasing power, or D, business? Nung binili mo, bumaba yung value. And yung return for investment mo will now be less valuable. This is purchasing power risk. Letter C. This is purchasing power risk. Letter C. Next. 54. A business ability to meet short-term obligations and remain solvent during hard times. Is it A, profitability, B, liquidity, C, internal rate of return, or D, cash solvency? This is liquidity. Letter B, liquidity. 54B. Next, 55. The continual increase in the price level, or the price level is an index showing the current level of all prices in the economy. Is it A, devaluation, B, deflation, C, inflation, or D, segmentation? This is letter, ay, wait lang. Letter C, inflation. Next, number 56. This occurs when the total supply of goods and services falls, but aggregate demand remains unchanged. Is it A, imported inflation, B, cost push inflation, C, demands full inflation, or letter D, inflation expectations? Porket yan yung nasa Q&A nyo, yan yung isasagot ninyo. Yun lang yung nasa Q&A ninyo, yan kagad yung sagot. Binasa ba yung question? This occurs when the total supply of goods falls, but the aggregate demand remains unchanged. Porket yan yung nasa Q&A, yan yung sagot. This is the cost push inflation. Yung demands pull inflation po, wag niyong i-memorize lang yun. Ang demands pull inflation, the total supply of goods remains unchanged, but the demand increases. Saan Q&A ba yan? Hindi ko alam kung saan Q&A, no? So, porket yun yung nilagay, yun kaagad yung sagot. Eh, paano kung iniba? Oh, iniba ko. Iniba ko, di ba? Oh, so paano yun? Wag daw kasi, sorry naman, di ba? Sorry naman. Kasalanan ko, I apologize, iniba ko. Sa demands, hindi to iniba, magkaiba talaga siya. Ang demands pull inflation, the supply of goods remains unchanged, pero tumaas yung demand. Kaya may demands pull inflation. Okay? In this case, the supply of goods falls. Bumaba yung supply, pero hindi na iba yung demand. So, cost push inflation. Okay? Magkaiba talaga siya. Hindi po na iba ang definition ng demands pull. Magkaiba talaga sila ng definition at the end of the day. Okay? Iniba ko talaga siya. Alright? Number 57. In order to track inflation, government has adopted a mechanism of measurement known as, mahirap po talaga pag may iba na siya. Sakit. This is letter, in order to track inflation, the government has adopted a mechanism of measurement. You are measuring to track inflation. Porkit may government, yun na kagad sagot ninyo. In order to track inflation, meron siyang minimeasure. This is, ang minimeasure niya is a consumer price index. Porket may government, fiscal policy agad. Guys, basa-basa din. In order to track inflation, the government has adopted a mechanism of measurement. So ano yung ano yung measurement daw? Ano yung mini-measure? Okay? And that is the consumer price index, letter A. 57, letter A. Next, number 58. Money in the form of currency has many functions, including the following, except, yes, binago na naman. Money has many functions, including the following, except it is not a definite measure of wealth. It is not a definite measure of wealth, except letter B. Okay? Yes, may except po. Yes, money is a medium of exchange, correct. Okay? Money is a measure of value. Marami kang pera, hindi ka naman masaya. Next, di baling di masaya, mayaman naman. Pwede rin naman yun. Okay, next. Number 59. The elements of the economy tracked by a measurement system which yields values such as M1, M2, M3 that is primary concern of the government's economic planners. Is it A, money supply, B, monetary policy, C, management efficiency, or D, measures of inflation? Binasa niyo ba yung tanong? The element of economy tracked by a measurement system. Ano yung element ng economy na tinatrack ng measurement system? Ang element ng ekonomiya na tinatrack yung M1, M2, and M3, yes, that's measures of inflation. Tama yon. M1, M2, and M3 is measures of inflation. Yun ba yung tanong? Yun ba yung tanong? Ang tinatanong, the element of the economy tracked by a measurement system. So ano yung element ng ekonomiya na tinatrack? And that is the money supply, letter A. Tama. Measures of efficiency sa M1, M2, and M3. There are measures of inflation. Although, my context clues is not cluing. Okay? Money supply yung element ng ekonomiya na tinatrack. Okay? Next, number 60. The regulation of the money supply and interest rates by a central bank, such as the Banco Central, in order to control inflation and stabilize currency. This is monetary policy, letter C. Next. A monetary measure to reduce inflation by putting some limits on the flow of money in the economy. This includes raising interest rates, increasing bank requirements, and selling government securities. Is it A, contractionary fiscal policy, B, expansionary fiscal policy, C, contractionary monetary policy, or letter D, expansionary monetary policy? This is, to reduce inflation, you need contractionary. And since this is interest rates, this is monetary policy. I-reduce mo daw yung inflation. So para ma-reduce mo yung inflation, contractionary approach yung gagawin mo doon. Or contractionary policies ang gagawin mo doon. Since interest rates pinag-uusapan, monetary policy siya. Para naman bumilis yung galaw ng pera sa ekonomiya, that's yung currently na nangyayari ngayon. No? Kasi napapansin ng, anong inflation rate natin guys right now? Does anyone know inflation rate current na binalita noong February, if I'm not mistaken? 1.8. 1.8 na inflation rate is actually worrying. Bakit? Imagine hindi tumataas yung presyo ng bilihin. Tama? Hindi tumataas. Anong ibig sabihin na hindi tumataas yung presyo ng bilihin? Walang bumibili. Tama? Walang bumibili. Pag walang bumibili, nagsuslow down ang ekonomiya. Possible na walang benta yung mga kumpanya na possible na correct. Kaya binababaan yung interest lately. Kasi napapansin ng BSP natin, walang bumibili, ang baba ng inflation. So, expansionary ang nangyayari right now. Nagpapautang, correct, ang baba ng interest rates, binabaan yung mga reserve requirements, kasi nga walang perang hindi mabilis yung galaw ng pera sa ekonomiya, and pansin natin yan sa inflation rate. Ang baba right now sa Pilipinas, 1.8. Nakaka-worry yun. Ang target ng BSP, 2 to 3, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2 to 3 ang gusto ng BSP na maging inflation rate natin. Worrying ang 1.8. Next, number 62. The percentage of deposits that must be retained by banks. This is called the reserve requirement. Ano ba't may akap na lumalabas dyan? Hindi lahat kumikita eh. Kahit na maraming nabibiyayaan sa akap, hindi lahat kumikita. Walang bumibili. Reserve requirement, number 62. Next, number 63. Monetary policy affects prices of assets such as stocks and real estate. Lower interest makes bonds less attractive than stocks. Thus, increased demand for stocks and its prices go up. Housing finance is cheaper, causing real estate prices to go up. interest rate channel, bank lending channel, exchange rate channel, or the wealth channel? Bakit yun yung sagot nyo? Kasi may monetary policy. Okay? Ang tinatanong dito, ano daw naaapektuhan? Bakit B sagot nyo? Kasi hindi ako happy. Kasi depende sa tono ko. Yung sagot nyo. First time nyo makita tong question na to? First time. Okay. Monetary policy affects a lot of a lot in the economy. No? Pag lumabas dyan yung interest rate, um, no, specifically interest rate lang, then interest rate channel yon. Pag bank lending channel, regarding banks, may lalabas na words. Pag exchange rate channel, may lalabas dyan na parang mga foreign something, ganyan. Since we're talking about stocks, real estate, bonds, demand for stocks, prices, then this is the wealth channel, letter D. Okay? Letter D. Wealth channel. First time makita. Okay, wealth channel. Pag may pag related lang to interest, interest lang alone. Interest channel yung naapektuhan niya. Pag bank, pag lending, may related sa lending sa mga keywords, no? Pag may stocks, may bonds, wealth channel siya papasok. Bumababa yung presyo ng stocks. Next, number 64. Government's fiscal policy cannot control the amount of money in the economy through: is it A, adjustment of lending rates to private banks? B, expanding spending for infrastructure? C, issuing new T-bills? Or D, removing tariff for importation of goods? First time makita tong question na to? Yes. Okay, sige. Pakibasa ng mabuti yung first three words. Yung first three words, pakibasang mabuti. Government's fiscal policy. And cannot. So ano kagad yung hindi fiscal policy dyan? Ano kagad ang hindi fiscal policy dyan? Dahil monetary policy. That is letter A. The rest are all fiscal policy. Galaw ng government, expanding spending, removing tariff, tax, issuing new T-bills. T-bills is treasury bills. Treasury bills are issued by the government. Kapag uutang ng short term ang government, treasury bills ang tawag doon. No? So fiscal policy pa rin siya. And letter A lang ang lending rate to private banks, and that is monetary policy. Letter A. Okay, letter A. Monetary policy kasi siya at the end of the day. Okay? Next. 65. It is not considered a sale on financing or installments in the purchase of a subdivision project. Hindi siya financing, hindi ka nagpapautang sa spot cash, letter A. Okay? Next, number 66. A payment scheme where the buyer of the condo unit pays the total price within a short period of time without interest is referred to as... may nabubudol pa rin ako. Guys, wala pong deferred financing scheme. Wala pong deferred financing scheme. Deferred cash payment lang meron. Deferred cash payment lang. Walang deferred financing scheme. Okay? May nabubudol pa rin ako sa question na to. I'm so happy. Kasi nilalagay ko talaga sa unahan yung mga mali eh. Walang deferred financing scheme. Ang meron lang deferred cash payment. Next, 67. A bank gives this document of assurance to the seller that he or she will be paid by the bank for the buyer's approved loan under certain terms and conditions. This is your letter of guarantee, letter C. Okay? Next. Natutuwa talaga ako pag nabubudol eh. Kasi maaalala niyo siya. Number 68. A loan where the interest is payable periodically during the term of the obligation and the principal only upon maturity. Porket meron sa choices diyan, yan na kagad yung sagot. Is it A, a straight loan, B, an unsecured loan, C, turnkey loan, or D, amortizing loan? Porket meron yung word na yan sa choice, yan na kagad yung sagot nyo. The interest is payable periodically. Tapos yung principal, sa last na siya babayaran. Anong tawag doon sa loan na yon? This is straight loan, letter A. Ang amortizing loan, may interest at may principal per month periodically. Turnkey loan is different. Unsecured loan is character loan. Ito, interest yung binabayaran sa iyo monthly lang. Tapos yung final principal balance at the end of the loan. Okay, letter A, straight loan, 68. Porket may letter turnkey loan, yun nakagad yung sagot. Sabi mo kasi, coach, unahan mali. Hindi ko naman sinabing mali kagad yung sa unahan. Okay, next. Anong ang hirap? Basic definition lang yan. Amortizing loan may kasamang principal and interest periodically. Okay? Next. Turnkey loan is a type of loan where the lender has some complete control over the project and the income from a certain period, part or all of which is assigned to him to. Is it A, amortize the loan? B, amortize the project? C, amortize the turnkey loan? Or letter D, amortize the construction loan? Wow, hindi na nalilito. Yes, this is to amortize the project. Turnkey loan related sa konsepto sa Pilipinas na build, operate, transfer. Parang Skyway Stage 3. Ba, si San Miguel ang unang naglabas ng pera, kaya the lender has complete control over the project talaga, right? Binild niya, siya nag-finance ng Skyway Stage 3, kaya yung kita sa toll ng Skyway Stage 3 sa kanya to amortize the project. Okay? Kaya pala tama kayo, favorite number niyo pala to. So, turnkey loan is US concept, but build, operate, transfer yung Holy Week pala ngayon, pinakamalapit na konsepto dito sa Pilipinas. Okay? PPP, Private-Public Partnership. Pag PPP ba, walang gagastusin ang gobyerno? Pag PPP, toxic waste kagad. Hindi, public, no. Di ba parang may lalabas pa rin ng government na pera? Dito kasi wala talaga turnkey. Turnkey setup as in wala at all na lalabas na pera from government. Talagang si contractor ang maglalabas ng lahat. Kaya turnkey loan no, has complete control over the project. 70. A mortgage is yes, yung profit sa kanya. Kasi nga i-amortize yung project sa kanya. Kasi siya yung gumastos. A mortgage is a best answer. Is it A, pledge of security for a loan? B, form of investment in property? C, agreement that the property used as a collateral may be expropriated on default? Or D, none of the above? Best answer. I-expropriate ka agad pag nag-failure to pay ka ng 3 months? Sa kanya na kagad yun? Di ba bawal yun? Pactum commissorium, bawal yun. Best answer is it is a pledge of security. Hindi none of the above. Magtaka kayo kung bakit may none of the above. Tinamad na yung examiner maglagay ng choice. Ako lang yung tamad mag-isip ng choice. This is a pledge of security for a loan. No? And the mortgage is a secondary contract. Right? Yeah, it is a secondary. Tama ba ako? secondary contract. Kasi may primary contract ka, which is the accessory contract. A mortgage is an accessory contract because the primary contract is the loan agreement na may utang ka sa akin. Okay? Next, 71. In a real estate mortgage contract, the person or entity which lends the money to the borrower for a housing loan is called, yes, mortgagee, letter D. Next, a mortgage which allows the borrower to increase payments in advance without incurring prepayment penalties. This is open mortgage, letter A. Next, a contract shall be presumed to be an equitable mortgage in the following instances, except, is it A, when the purchaser retains for himself to pay a part of the purchase price? B, when the price of sale with the right to repurchase is usually adequate. Wow. Bakit D? Lahat yan pwedeng i-judge ng korte na equitable mortgage maliban sa letter B. Kasi para i-assume natin siya ng courts natin na equitable mortgage siya, dapat inadequate or insufficient yung price. Maliit yung presyong binayad. Okay? Ganun ba? Nakita niyo na to somewhere. Okay. All right. Next. Number 74. The clause in a mortgage that gives the mortgagor the right to redeem his property upon the payment of his obligation to the mortgagee. Pag nabayaran mo na, this is defeasance clause, letter A. Next, 75. A blanket mortgage is a real estate mortgage that covers, is it A, a single property, B, all properties, B, several property, or D, not more than two properties? Best answer, letter C, several properties. 76. A provision in the blanket mortgage that the property whose loan value has been fully paid shall be released from the mortgage. This is the automatic redemption clause, letter C. Next, 77. Ang paanong power of C? Yun lang yung tama doon, ha? Walang power of C dyan. Number 77. In a mortgage, the mortgagee will acquire the following right if the mortgagor is declared in default. Ay, pabalik? Pabalik? Really? Automatic redemption clause? Automatic redemption clause yung sagot doon. Is it A, the right to forfeit payment, B, the right to sell the property, C, the right to confiscate, or D, the right to expropriate? The right to confiscate, bawal yan. Pactum commissorium. Bawal yun. The right to have an auction sale. The right to sell the property. The right to foreclose. Letter B, number 77. D. D. 78. A lender's postponement of foreclosure in order to give the borrower time and opportunity to make up for overdue payments. Is it A, grace period, B, suspension, C, forbearance, or D, refinancing? Bakit yan yung sagot nyo? Kasi Maseda. Maseda ba tanong ko? It is the lender's postponement of foreclosure in order to give the borrower time and opportunity to make up for overdue payments. And that is forbearance. Sige na lang. Ano sige na lang? Forbearance. Letter C. Tumama din. Next, 79. Yung kakaiba daw. Pwede. Next, 79. If you have a mortgage and you default, your collateral will be, is it A, confiscated by the lending institution, B, sold in an auction by the lending institution with finality within 60 days. C, subjected to a process known as foreclosure. Letter D, purchased by the creditors. The best answer is anong E? April. Subjected muna for foreclosure. Okay, C. At saka wala namang, meron bang box na E? Wala akong maalala. Parang hanggang D lang yung box sa PRC. Anong power of C? Foreclosure muna. Okay, number 79, C. Next, in a judicial foreclosure, the owner of a property has 3 months before approval of court order to redeem his or her land. Is it A, right of redemption? B, equity of redemption? C, reglementary period? Or D, prescriptive period? Porkit may right of redemption agad. This is called the equity of redemption. Letter B. Equity of redemption. Judicial foreclosure. Eddie B, sorry, patawad. Galit? Galit lang, Claire? Kakapsla, Claire? Next, 81. If a mortgagor is declared in default and the property is foreclosed, he is entitled to, is it A, minimum 50% refund of all payments? B, no refund? C, excess of the proceeds of a sale by auction? D, 100% of the refund? And yes, kapag may sobra doon sa foreclosure sale, ibabayad yun sa kanya. Excess of the proceeds of a sale by letter C. Next, 82. It is a type of financing availed by the borrower for the meantime, in the event his long-term loan is not yet approved to buy a house in order to secure the purchase thereof. This is B, bridge financing. Letter B, bridge finance. Number 83. What is the other name for an all-inclusive trust deed? What is the other name for an all-inclusive trust deed? Is it A, first deed of trust? B, junior deed of trust? C, wraparound deed of trust? Or letter D, hypothecation? This is wraparound deed of trust. Letter C. 83, letter C. Next, 84. Source of funding for developers of real estate projects obtained directly from an investing public. Source. Source. Ang tinatanong. Is it A, stock market, B, equity, C, bank financing, or D, joint venture? From the investing public, ang source na yon is okay, I know that it is equity capital ang tawag dun sa perang makukuha nila pag nagbenta sila ng ownership, ng stock price nila. Pero, ang tinatanong, anong tawag dun sa source na yon? This is the stock market. Letter A. Okay? Equity capital siya, yes. Pero, kasi nakuha niya yon by selling his shares eh. Pero ang tanong is source of funding, which is stock market. Okay? Stock market. Hindi siya equity financing eh. Hindi siya equity financing, hindi rin siya equity capital. So best answer, stock market. Letter A, 84. Next, 85. The aggregate value of a company's stock, which is obtained by multiplying the number of shares outstanding by the current price per share. Is it A, equity, B, net worth, C, market capitalization, or D, invested capital? Nakita nyo na to, no? Nakita nyo to somewhere eh. And since nakita nyo sa mga nakakita somewhere, very good. Letter C, market capitalization. Okay. Next, 86. The common practice of developers known as pre-selling allows the following, except, is it A, up to 20 years to pay by in-house financing? B, interest-free payment of equity 2 to 3 years. C, small reservation fee. Or D, bank financing. Best answer, hindi po nagpapautang ng 20 years sa in-house financing. Sa pre-selling, pwede mag-bank financing sa pre-selling. Pero hindi nakakapagpa-in-house financing ng 20 years. 10 years lang. Anong years para maximum refund sa Macedalo? Ilang years, guys, na payment para mag-maximum na Macedalo? 13 years. Ito 20 years mo pa. Maximum refund ka agad. Kaya wala talagang developer na nagmo-more than 10 years. Okay? 86A. 87. Identify an uncommon means of buying land or property where the goal is generally to purchase or finance a property with the buyer using a little of his own money as possible. An investor may be able to purchase multiple properties using little or none of his own money. Keyword, uncommon. Pag common, leverage financing yan. Keyword, uncommon. This is creative financing. Letter B. Word per word, verbatim. Yes, may ganon. Word per word, definition, verbatim, Wikipedia. Okay, creative financing. Past board din yata to, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And nasa Wikipedia siya. So tanggapin nyo na lang. As in, ito mismo, ayan talaga. An uncommon means of buying land or property where the goal is generally to purchase. Uncommon. Okay, creative finance. Next, 88. It receives individual savings and uses these funds to make long-term amortized loan to home purchasers. Is it A, savings and loans, B, credit union, C, REIT, or D, Islamic bank? Uy, nawawalan ng kakapitan. It receives savings. Tapos pinapautang. Best answer, savings and loans. Savings and loans banks. Next, 89. An act that further strengthens the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2001, including giving additional powers to Anti-Money Laundering Council and expanding the list of covered persons. Wow, memorize nyo talaga to? We, ako hindi ko siya memorize. Bahala na. Fresh kanina. Okay. RA 1152. Okay. 11521. Ako hindi ko talaga to memorize. Bahala kayo dyan. Uy, ba't nyo sinisend si Sanchay? Huwag nga noon. Next, tanong ng threshold. Siyempre, di ko yun itatanong. The EMLC will be given the following powers except, is it A, to have full investigative power and quasi-judicial authority? B, authority to preserve, manage, or dispose of assets pursuant to a freeze order, preservation order, or judgment of forfeiture. C, implement targeted financial sanctions against the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, its financing. D, apply before a competent court for a search and seizure warrant and a subpoena. Mukhang first time nyo nakita to, no? Pag binasa nyo po yung AMLC, wala siyang power na A. The rest nandun. Yung tatlo. Ay, the rest nandun. Kala nyo, tatanong ko yung threshold nung, no, sa AMLA na real estate. Ilan? O sige, ilan ang threshold? Hindi ko yung tatanong. Ilan threshold? Ilang milyon para i-report? 7.5. Okay, very good. Next. The following are included as covered persons under AMLA except, is it A, real estate service practitioners, B, real estate brokers, C, Philippine offshore gaming operators and their service providers, or D, real estate developers? Nakita nyo na to eh. Kita nyo kanina to, no? Hindi po lahat ng practitioners ay covered persons. Developer lang at saka broker ang covered. Pati appraiser kasama, pati salesperson kasama, hindi sila required mag-register sa AMLA. Okay? So hindi pa. Very good, basically. Next, number 92. It refers to the withdrawal of funds from intermediary financial institutions such as banks and savings and loans associations to invest them directly. Is it A, hypothecation, B, direct deposit, C, primary market, or D, disintermediation? Pag winidraw mo from the banks at ikaw na directly nag invest, that is called disintermediation. Letter B. Next, a transfer of debt from one credit card to another. Ay, mukhang maraming alam nito. Anong tawag niya doon? This is balance transfer, letter A. Palaging ino-offer ng credit cards. Yes. Next, 94. Insurance to protect a lender or owner against loss in the event of a property ownership dispute. It is most frequently used for mortgages, and it is required by a large number of lenders. Porket meron yan na kagad yung sagot. Porket sinabi ko yon, nag-iba na ng sagot. Keywords. Loss in ownership dispute. Loss in ownership dispute. What is the proof of ownership, guys? What is the proof of ownership? Title. Title insurance. Letter C. Yes, meron yan. This is a US terminology. Tandaan nyo, yung source na nakikita nyong Q&A, isa lang yan. Isa lang yan sa apat. Huwag kayong umasa lang dyan. Okay? Next. Next. Number 95. The lending institution will usually approve a borrower loan amounting to... Sino ang international source daw? Usually, is it A, his take-home pay for 1 year? B, only 50 to 80% of the market value of the collateral? C, the zonal value of the collateral? Or D, only to the recommended? Best answer, syempre, yan, only 50 to 80% of the market value of the collateral. Letter B. Next, number 96. It refers to a change in interest rates on agreed interval periods of the loan. Is it A, repricing, B, escalation rate, C, restructuring, or D, inflation? This is, huwag na mag-overthink, repricing, letter A. Next, 97. A person who gets paid a referral fee for finding good deals for investors is known as, yes, bird dog, letter B. 98. It refers to the act of buying an underpriced property and then quickly reselling it at market value. That is flipping, letter E. Next. It is the lead government agency tasked to develop and implement social housing program for low-income groups in the formal and informal sectors, especially the underprivileged and homeless. This is letter B, Social Housing Finance Corporation. NHA, the National Housing Authority, is the production and financing arm. Next, 100. A government corporation mandated to increase the availability of affordable housing finance to support the Filipino home buyers on their acquisition of housing units through the development and operation of a secondary market for home mortgages, buying and selling mortgages. Kakasabi lang, NHA is production and financing. HDMF is social housing, something something, tapos parang may ano nga bang keyword ng pag-ibig? Housing at saka yung parang retirement related sa savings program. Ano yun? Provident saving system. Provident saving system at saka housing, no? Secondary mortgage market, NHFMC, the National Home Mortgage Finance Corporation. Letter. Would you like to take a break, Coach Ran? Tapos na ang 100. Okay? Or tapos na tayo. Okay na kayo? Happy na kayo? Happy na ba? What's your feeling, guys, muna? Kamusta ang feeling ninyo sa first 100 question? Sapat lang? Nakakasagot naman? Medium? Nagkakaroon ng trust issues? Tama lang, no? Marami namang nasasagot basically, no? May mga bagong kakaiba na Hoy, ba't si Coach Jay nandyan? This has been tapos na po, no? Tapos na. So, medium mahirap. So, there are some new questions. So, please expect that there are new questions. Nag-PM na ng saloobin. Kailangan ng counseling session pala dito. Okay, Coach Ran,
Ano
let's take a
yun?
break.
Andito ako.
Tinatanong
Sorry.
ko kung kamusta sila after first 100 questions.
Ay, teka
Medium lang
lang.
daw.
G,
Oh,
medyo
yeah.
napaproud ako sa'yo kasi wala pang 2 hours na tapos 100 items. But
Tama.
nagbabagong buhay. I think this is yung
Yes.
panata ni Coach Gian. This Holy
Yes.
Week.
Yes. This Lenten season, syempre kailangan tayo magnilay-nilay. No?
Oh, yes. Pero
Tingnan
ako
natin,
na
Coach Ran, kung hindi aabot talaga.
Pero magdi-disclaimer na ako kagad kasi parang pakiramdam ko pagdating ng May sa Realex, parang magbabalik yung dating. Pero so I think we'll take a break muna. We'll be back 10 minutes break. Coach G, o gusto mong sagarin ng 8?
15 minutes. 8 na,
Alright.
8. 8.
Alright, we'll be back at 8 o'clock PM. No? Kain muna everyone. Ang umalis, no, magkakaroon ng kurikong sa katawan na hindi naaabot pagkakamutin. Thank you.
Recording stopped.